This is for Aquarius and Scorpio. Welcome to an Aquarius experience. I will be doing a connection spread for the highest good for the Aquarius and Scorpio. Aquarius, you have the Star card. That is your card. So you are fully embodying the essence of who you are. It's a great energy to be in. However, your challenge is dealing with some kind of emotional entanglement, some pain, some loss, feelings of betrayal. For the Scorpio, we have the 10 of Wands. There's something that the Scorpio is dealing with that has been physically burdensome. There's a lot of weight to be carried with something. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a physical weight. It could be that there is a lot of carrying around emotional baggage that actually starts seeping into the Scorpio's physical well-being. For their challenge is the 2 of Cups. So there is some kind of situation going on within their heart space. It could be Aquarius It could be Aquarius's reason for this emotional heartbreak. It's curious to me how this Aquarius can be completely aligned with their essence and yet dealing with a heartbreak. And it's quite the opposite for the Scorpio, whereas the Scorpio is feeling powerless towards a connection. It could be that the Aquarius has done something, owned up to it, and it hurt the Scorpio. And that is the stress that they are currently finding themselves in. They're so stressful over the love connection, Scorpio. For your uniting Force card, you have the Empress. That is quite interesting. The Empress is somebody who is really comfortable standing in their feminine. And they share this together, these two equally. Maybe it's that these two individual, male or female, can really harness this Empress mentality. Very feminine. Overall, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which speaks to me of new stability in the material world. You have the World. This talks about cycles and cycle completions. The Son of Swords, the Knight of Swords is somebody who isn't afraid to take action. So overall, this relationship is not afraid to take action in creating a stable foundation to build on. It seems like you guys are on the same page as far as building this new foundation. And it seems as though there isn't much support that you guys have as far as your social surroundings, even family. This relationship on a whole feels quite victimized. And I want to say that it is the Scorpios their lack of know-how to not care about what anybody else is thinking. Although they don't. So they don't care what other people are thinking. However, what other people are thinking still influences the decision in the relationship, or their decisions going forth in the relationship. And that's what they're finding burdensome. Is knowing how everybody else feels about this love connection that they have, that they intuitively know is something special. And just run with that. They want to be able to run with it. They want to be able to fly away, take that sword, and charge at it and make some changes. Advice for this Aquarius would be, okay, you have the Son of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. There is going to be some time put into this and a lot of work. And there will continue to be some conflicts coming from other sources other than you two. There's going to be conflicts coming from all sides. From their side, from your side. That could be family. That could be friends. But you must remain with a full cup of love. You must protect your compassion towards this relationship and this person here, the Scorpio. Don't be afraid to defend yourself and the relationship. Scorpio, any advice? Scorpio, any advice? The highest good of the relationship between Aquarius and yourself. Let's see, Scorpio. Okay, the advice I have is to nurture and protect what you hold dear to you. You do not have to share everything. The more you feed into your negative thinking patterns, the more that you express that to others, the more that they are going to use it against you in the future or in this relationship, and which is why there's so many different energies against this relationship on the whole. And it could be because there isn't enough self-restraint when it comes to sharing your negative thinking process and your worries and your fears. So the Scorpio will go ahead and express fear and shortcomings in the relationship to others. And therefore, that is why there is no support. Because Scorpio, if you go and you fixate on all the negative in a relationship, of course, who is going to support you? So there are some things that should be withheld. Every little argument doesn't need to be discussed with outside energies. And Aquarius, it looks like whatever betrayal or heartbreak you are experiencing is not in your control. It is the Scorpio's doing, and the way that they are handling the relationship that causes you to feel betrayed. And then it causes you to have conflicting feelings within yourself. And then you start questioning everybody else's opinions, and you start having their views influence you on the way that you should be going about your love and maintaining the compassion towards this Scorpio. Okay, if you've made it this far, I hope that you've gotten something that helps. And until next time.